on, guys? We are back here again. We're going to quickly go over my roster here before we jump into the second last node. Doc Ock here, 125. Pretty much got everything maxed out. Just got a T for his single target ability. Don't know why I haven't done that. But yeah, he's pretty much ready to rumble. Next one is Jubilee for this one as well. She's pretty much maxed as much as she can be. With my resources, I still got to get her up on the ISOs, but 5 red, 5 yellows, and hopefully the event comes back here so I can get her higher stars. Phoenix, she is also maxed out as she physically can be in terms of red, yellows, ISOs, everything. This is as high as she'll be, and of course getting maxed on the Stark tech as well on her, so then she's maximum, pretty much as max as she can be. And last of course is Ebony Maw. We've got him ready to rumble, pretty much max just like Phoenix, just outside of the red stars. So that's the roster we're running with. And if you guys haven't already checked out the first set of the legendary first node, that's the same team I was using there. So again, we're going in at node 14 here. And I do apologize. There were some issues with my recording, and at the start of the video, you'll see what I'm talking about here. But yeah, last day we one-shotted that one, 17 mil. Wasn't too bad. I think with the right team, and I think most people are running either Jubilee or Invisible Woman instead of that fourth member. And actually, speaking of Invisible Woman, I am actually getting really close on her as well. So I might be able to get her ready up for the last node if we can do this one today. Anyways, so yeah, like I said earlier, I do apologize. I have a little bit of a glitch with my recording, and there was a little bit of a cutout right after the first couple minutes here, and you guys will see that in a few here. It's just gonna quickly jump in here. But first and foremost, for this one, you want to start off using Doc Ock's ultimate, or excuse me, his special, so that way you can get the regen going. Problem here with this node is we've got Hawkeye, or excuse me, we got Falcon. We got Falcon in the midst here, and you want to make sure you can stun him right away. He's going to be a problem if you guys leave him alone. And we also have Greg here, which we're going to take advantage of, because when you kill Greg, it also fills the turn meter on Jubilee, so that's going to be really nice. So killing off Greg right here will give you a chance to just basically stun. And as you guys will see here, it's kind of laggy at the start here, and I think that's kind of what happened with my recording. Kind of just had a little glitch out. But anyways, yeah, so as you guys see there, you want to stun Falcon, and then you want to basically focus your attacks on him. Like I said, we're going to go after Greg again to get that fill on the turn meter, so that way we can get some early hits in. And then of course Jubilee is good because you want to make sure you can keep using her blind. And Doc Ock, we can use that ultimate of his to get some buffs flipped, so that's really nice for us. And then Ebony Maw, he's got his heal ready to go. We're just going to use it for the damage part. It helps with reducing their turn meter as well, so that's why I find that it's really helpful. And then yeah, from this point on, you want to just dish damage out to Falcon and get rid of him, because you don't want him using that special on us. If he uses that special, he's going to give a ton of turn meter to the whole lot there, and that's going to be problematic for us. So you want to make sure on the off turns with Jubilee, you want to also attack any targets that have AoE. So I'm targeting Venom there. I think I hit Ghost Rider there a few times. Hela. Yeah, you want to just make sure, or excuse me, sorry, don't hit Hela, because Heimdall is on the field, so the Asgardians won't be affected by blind. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, focus on Falcon. You want to just dish all your damage out. If you get him low enough, you can use Jubilee's special, and then hopefully if it kills Falcon, then it's going to spread all the debuffs to everybody else on the board. So that's pretty much the game plan there. And then you guys, like I said, you guys will see here, the footage is going to cut out, and it's not going to show me taking out Falcon. It kind of just glitched out, and my recording went a little haywire, but it'll jump from, I think, from 42 enemies right now. We got 42 because of Greg. It'll jump from 42 to 38 or something like that, just because of the recording. And it got a little wonky there. I have no idea how that happened. But anyways, yeah, so you take out Falcon first. And once you get rid of him, I mean, you can go for a whole bunch of targets. But again, trying to make sure you can focus targets that hit Greg as well. So if you got that AoE from Doc Ock, focus on Greg, so that way we get some nice turn to Jubilee. And that just helps because that's going to give her more turns. And then it's also going to allow her to blind more. So right here, it glitches out quite a bit here. And it's going slow. and laggy, and that's kind of where it cuts out. And once we do that ultimate, you guys will see here, it's going to cut out in about 4 or 5 seconds now, and it's going to jump on to my... I have no idea how this happened. I know last time when I was recording Note 12, something similar happened, and then the file was corrupt. So again, a special there, and then it hits everybody, kills Greg, gets the turn meter in, and then yeah, that's where it kind of just basically glitches out. Anyways, as you guys see here, Hella actually goes down, along with we did lose a couple of the other guys. Who else did we lose? Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember now. But basically, yeah, you just focus on the targets that are annoying. And yeah, sorry guys, I do apologize for that. But yeah, focus on the targets that will blind, and then of course once you get down to Venom, and I left Venom and Obsidian last because they're slow. You can blind them, and then you don't have to worry about them for ages. And yeah, it just makes it very easy to control. At least this wave, that makes it nice for us. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so we're gonna speed up the footage here from this point on, because yeah, you guys don't need to watch the full speed of it. It's pretty I think it's pretty straightforward after that first wave. We'll slow it back down as we get to the last wave. I think the first and the last wave are definitely the hardest 2 waves. And as you guys see here, I think the biggest problem with the first wave is the fact that you have to deal with Falcon, and you've got Hella there, but Hella actually ends up being positive for us, because if you can just get rid of her, then it's just pretty straightforward. You want to stun Squirrel Girl because of the fact that she takes the debuffs, and she also applies offense down to us, so we want to make sure you can take advantage of that. We got Phoenix. We're going to ult so we can rip all these buffs off these guys, and then from that point on, I'm blinding Negasonic because she's got that AoE. As seen in when we were dealing with the Cosmic Nodes, yeah, double Negasonic and X23 was such a... You know, it left a pretty bad impression on my in my encounters with her. So yeah, blinding her is good because she's got the disruption, she's got the AOE from the you know, from her AOE attacks, and then she can also rip off her defense down. So I mean, you don't want to, or defense up, excuse me. I believe, or maybe that's in war actually. Oh, maybe I'm getting confused now. Anyways, she does a lot of AOE. You don't want to leave her alone. And then Carnage is also a pain because if he kills off your Shocker, or if you guys are running a different team and you got some summons there, then yeah, he gets that kill. Or if he kills anybody, I guess he gets that turn meter from the kill. But yeah, like I said, just aim for Squirrel Girl, so that way there's no heals, there's no debuff removal, that sort of thing. And I'd say go for any one of these guys is probably a safe bet. You want to maximize the AOE as well. We should have Falcon dropping again as well in the wave after this, I believe, based on MSFGG. And like I said already, you know, getting rid of Psylocke's a good idea because she can deflect the debuffs to us, so we don't like that at all. And we'll do the heal there. Phoenix and Ebony Amal, they're just so crazy. They deal so much damage using their ultimates. It's crazy. Or special. Phoenix is special, and Ebony Amal's health drain, just absolutely insane amounts of damage. Like, it's just crazy how much it eats into their health. Like, it's just you know, for me at this point, I'm just using it strictly for damage. And I know for a fact that these guys have such massive health pools that you should be able to just single target these guys pretty much until you're ready to rumble for the next wave. And I believe the next one has, I believe it's got Falcon, or maybe it's the one after. I'll have to double check my list here. But yeah, pretty straightforward. You can just single attack these guys. Blind who you need to protect your characters with Jubilee. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I think for the most part, it's a good way to kind of end us off here. And oh, okay, maybe it's the next wave. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so again, we got Daredevils there, which kind of suck because they can actually avoid the blinds. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but that's fine. Go for, you want to stun Psylocke because you don't want to redirect those debuffs to us. And I would say you definitely want to focus on making sure, you know, big targets like War Machine are blinded. So that way, or offense down or something. So that way they're not going to be an issue for us. Yeah, he can do a lot of damage with his AoE. And I mean, we got the offense down and the defense up as well. So it does mitigate that damage, but I'd still say his ultimate probably still tears us a new one. Just because, yeah, it's a power armor. They're pretty beefy in these in these Dark Dimension 4 ones. And as you guys see here, we're pretty much close to taking out the double Daredevil there. I love Shocker. He just does so much damage. We're stunning Falcon, and this is the wave that I was talking about. I believe after this one, the last wave also has a Hela mixed with oh, I forgot who it was, but yeah, it's very similar to the mixture of all these waves together. But yeah, make sure you stun Falcon. If he gets that speed going, yeah, it's tough. I've had a couple of tries, and it's definitely you definitely want to make sure you can cancel him out before he does that. Otherwise, it's gonna be a problem for you guys. We're gonna keep blinding here, hit the ultimates, hit the specials, get that life drain. Making a joke out of this node, obviously, because we got some pretty beefy, pretty stacked characters on our team, and like I said, I think if you have Invisible Woman, she works just as well because she's got the offense down, defense up, barrier, all that good stuff. So a lot of utility, and she's bio. That's the only problem with her. Luckily for me, I am getting close on getting her unlocked, so I might just I'll see what happens. I'm gonna try out if we can see how that last node is, and if we need to grab her and have her unlocked, might as well. I'm only missing 5 pieces of one of the bio materials, so I'm pretty damn close. Anyways, yeah, and then from this point on, I mean, yeah, you can just pick your targets. Like I said already, you can blind whoever you want. I usually go for the AoEs or the ones that spread more than one target, and that just helps out. We're stunning here. We're not going to take our chances. We're going to get some buffs back up. Get Shocker ready to rumble. Man, I love Shocker. He's just, wow. My respect for him has gone up because of this node and the last one. I didn't realize how much damage he did to these guys, but you know what? It adds up. And on top of that, he is technically similar to Greg. I mean, he's a 5th guy on the board that helps mitigate some damage, so can't complain about that. Yeah, just again here, just tickling these guys until the end here, saving up your abilities for the last wave or the last couple waves, and we'll slow down once we get to that last wave. I think that's the one with Hela. I believe Falcon might be in there again, and I believe there might be a Proxima, or there might be it's a mix. I know it's a mixture, and I know that it's definitely I believe it's probably very similar to the first wave that dropped, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad if you have all your ultimates ready to rumble and everything's on cooldown. Anyhow, so same thing here. We're going to just wipe all the buffs off, so that way we can stun Psylocke. And I think you guys are probably used to my combo now. Take out anybody that takes out the debuffs. Squirrel Girl, Psylocke, all that good stuff. Blind the AoEs. Get the offense down running. Oh my god, I love this combo here. Just ridiculous. As you guys see, we haven't really used Jubilee's special that much, and that's fine. I mean, her first one is really good. You definitely want to T4 it, so you got maximum blind chance. But yeah, like Phoenix just rips through these guys with her just her single attack, because it just hits like 5 characters at once. Like, it's crazy, the spread on her single target. It's amazing. And then yeah, there's that drain again. Just obliterates their health. Like, it's crazy how much damage she does. One of the reasons why, right? I think people were skeptical about taking her for Dark Dimension 4. Because there's so many good characters now, but I think with how much she costs and what she brings to the table and how meta she is in the game, even right now, I don't think she's a bad character by any means. I think she's still one of the best characters in the game right now. I love Phoenix. She's just so versatile, and I still use her so much in the game. And now with Doom Raids, pretty much, you know, run her on a weird little mix-up mutant team. But anyways. As you guys get closer here, take out the stragglers. We got Ghost Rider. Actually, I should have taken Ghost Rider out, so that way you don't get hit. Because I think those hits can actually kill a character if you know, if they're low enough. So you want to be careful of that. As this last wave drops, we'll slow down the gameplay again so you guys can see. But yeah, it's the last wave is what I would say probably very similar to the first wave. And it is I'd say probably the one you want to make sure you don't ease your gas pedal on, just so you don't get wiped. It is a very similar team. We got the Hela Falcon, and of course they got Psylocke in there as well. So it's not a bad wave by any means, but it's probably, I would say, like I said, probably the second hardest, or maybe up there with the first wave that we had. Pretty straightforward once you know who to target, and I think for the most part. we have Greg on the board as well, which kind of helps us out. So we're gonna stun there. That's gonna get the slows that go across the board. It's gonna get some AOE hits on the Greg, so we can get some speed up for Jubilee. And then of course, again, aiming your AOE attacks so it always kills Greg. So that way we get some extra turn in for Jubilee, and then you can kind of just pick who you want to target with the blinds. And I mean, it's, you know, keep in mind, you can't really target Heimdall or Hela just because of the fact that you know, they got that blind resistance, or you know, they're you know, it's just this passive, right? So just keep that in mind. But you can still attack him if you want for damage or whatever. But I'd say focus on Falcon, because he's gonna be speeding up here. And this is probably where I had to figure out what to do, because it's like Falcon's important, because you know, if he specials, that's gonna be a big issue for you guys. So you want to make sure you can. We have a grace period because he uses his ultimate first all the time. I think everybody knows that. And so that way, if once he does his ultimate, then go for him, right? So obviously we're gonna try to kill off targets here, get Greg going, and yeah, we're gonna try to get him low enough, and I believe I actually end up stunning him again. We'll just see what happens here. I don't actually remember the exact fight on how this went, but I do remember that he doesn't get a turn in, so that's good. So if my memory's right, I'm just trying to remember here how this battle went. So it's just, yeah, it's just making sure you guys focus on the right targets. I got the stun going here again on him, and yeah, maybe I should have blinded Ironheart as well. But yeah, again, we're just hitting the AOE, as you guys see there. Boom, boom, boom. And pretty straightforward. I think once you control Psylocke and you control Falcon, easy peasy, I'd say. And then from that point on, I mean, yeah, really, just reapplying the blinds and really just emphasizing the fact that you got to kill Falcon first. Also, as we kind of get closer to the end here, just keep in mind, you know, we can still target Greg to kind of get that extra turn meter in for Jubilee. So I mean, you can continually do that actually, repetitively. But it would obviously heal the Asgardians, but you could repeatedly do that, and I did try it. It takes a little bit longer, but you can potentially stun stun additional targets because of that. So that's the nice thing there. Also, if Phoenix goes down, you know, we don't have to worry too much because she's already technically dead because of her Dark Phoenix form. But anyways, we should be fine here. We're pretty much near the end, and as you guys can see here, we're gonna use we'll use her single target there, so it spreads more of the debuffs. I only do that if I know that there's a guaranteed chance that we can spread those off, so that's the nice thing there. And again, just targeting targets that focus on Greg, get that speed in there, and of course we'll reapply the stun there now. And the stun I love because it just hits everybody, hits the slows. We'll get some regen back for everybody, and we'll go to my favorite character here, Shocker. Boom, boom, boom. Get a couple hits in, and as you guys can see, we're just in pretty good shape here. I'm just killing Greg here for speed. He also gives a speed reduction because of the fact that, you know, that's who Greg is. But you know, we do get that extra turn in for Jubilee, and man, look at her. She's just getting a ton of turns, and that's exactly what we want. So we'll do the speed up again. For extra turn, and again, just kill it off here. Boom. And yeah, we could probably kill Obsidian right now, I think. Dead. Boom. Only crappy thing about leaving these Asgardians last is the fact that these guys are immune to blind, so that's gonna be kind of crappy. So we'll keep stunning Hela because of the fact that we don't want her disrupting or applying her debuffs or spreading them. Not that there is really much to spread, though. I guess I should say that. We're gonna use the ultimate there for damage because, yeah, this is going way too slow, and we'll go for Hela here. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the drain again for damage. Oh gosh, just love how much damage it hits. Doc Ock, apply the hits. And then as you guys can see here, we're pretty much going to take out Hela after, I think, this one. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Shocker does the finishing blow there on Greg. Alright, we'll slap the ultimate. Phoenix, you can just use all her abilities because she's already dead, so it doesn't really matter about saving it for the next round. And then from that point on, guys, pretty straightforward. I mean, look at this. We are just killing it. We're just killing it here. Alright. Anyways, yeah, so I think right now, yeah, like I said already, I hope this helps you guys out. I do apologize, like I said already earlier on, with that little bit of a glitch with my recording at the start. Hopefully still gives you guys an idea of how I one-shotted this. But yeah, like I said, I think for the most part, if you're running this team, it's going to be a solid team for these nodes. I'll have to mess around with the last one and see how it goes before I do a recording. But I'm very close on Invisible Woman, and I'm kind of just debating on bringing her in, so that way we got 5. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe if I can one-shot it with 4, I'll try it. But we'll see how it goes. So anyways, this should hopefully kill him off. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, crap. I thought he was going to get the finishing blow there. I forget who actually does it, but that's fine. So again, saving your abilities, and boom, looks like Ebony Mog gets the killing shot. And that's it, guys. That's it. That is how we one-shot the second last node. So that is node 14, if my memory serves me correct. And we'll check out the damage here. I forget what it was, but as you guys see here, yeah, 50, pretty close to 60 mil worth of damage, and that's how you do it. That's how we do it in one shot. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And as always, guys, we will catch you in the next one.